Hello and welcome to the Chattercade podcast, where we talk random crap and have a bit of fun along the way. I am your host, Dranky Thomas Hughes. That is Mr. Zenny Boy, Connor O'Shea. I'm just going to call you Zenny Boy from now on.
That's literally what we're going to have to go by.
Yeah.
I don't think it's ever going to change.
I mean, you confused Hayden as well as me when I was explaining the whole situation. She was like, "What?" So, you're a very confusing young man there, Mr. Connor.
I do try.
Anyway, today we're going to talk about something that, kind of didn't know about it until I told him. And I was shocked when I read it. And that is the fact that Attack on Titan, which is currently in its final series, part 2, has gone, oh yeah, so we just finished the subbing. There's going to be part 3 next year.
Yeah, I didn't even realise. I thought it was literally the finale this time.
And so it's been built up as this is the end. And it's like, oh no, you have to wait another year. I mean, I did read before that the fact that they had like a load of fucking like issues that they hadn't like adapted, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously, I only adapted up to like I can't remember what number it was exactly, and it's like, oh yeah, no, there's still like another 5 or 6 or something stupid like that. And I'm just like, okay, is there going to be a movie? And then they're like, oh no, we're just going to do another series next year. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like the fact that it's being dragged out. Obviously, I'm a big fan of the show, so it's the idea of, oh yeah, I'm so happy that it's going to carry on. It's not over just yet. At the same time, it's like, man, it's like across 3 years. What TV show in history has dragged out one series across 3 years? Can you think of that?
Very long.
It's like 2021 was the first part, then 2022 is part 2, then 2023 part 3. I've not known a TV show in history to drag out one series across 3 years.
It's a hefty series, man.
Well, I mean, you got 28 episodes so far, I think, something like that. I think Dub's about 4 behind. Almost done as well. So what, you're looking at another 6 to 12 episodes coming up next time? If that's the case, it's like going to be a 40-episode series. I think that's the most Attack on Titan's done.
I don't know why they didn't just take, like, instead of putting this to, like, the final part, why didn't they just, like, put this and then make a separate season for the next stuff? Why had it as one big, massive season?
Like, exactly, they could have done that as Series 5, couldn't they? Like, they could have done Series 4, Part 1, Part 2.
Season.
And then it could have been, Series 5, the final season. Or,
instead of naming this, like, the final season and then, like, 50 episodes.
Or they could have fucking just done a movie. Because, I mean, they've probably got enough material in terms of episodes to cram it into, like I say, 2-3 hour movie. I mean, I'd go pay to watch that. I'd definitely go watch that.
I think people kick off with the movie, though. They're like, oh, you could have just done this, adapted it better as a series. I mean, look at bloody Demon Slayer, where everyone was like, oh, they could have been done better as a series, so they just released it as, like, a series rather than a film. And then added, like different changes.
Like mainly one episode, that was it.
They didn't even change much at all with the stuff. There's like slightly different camera scenes and whatnot, like different angles.
It basically wasn't worth becoming the series. It was just one episode. That was it. That was needed. But I mean, I feel like it would have worked as a 3-hour film.
Tasty.
Because that would have been really cool to go and watch. Because then that could have been the final part. So I mean, a lot of people were expecting it to be one film to end it all. Because as I said, it still needed some issues to adapt, and people are thinking, oh, they're going to do a big movie at the end, maybe. But no, another part coming next year.
You go to the cinema, 3-hour movie at the end to be continued. No,
I would definitely. The equivalent of like, putting your fish through your monitor. Yeah. I walk up and put my fish through the cinema screen.
Big fish.
What's you doing? Yeah, they announced there's another part to come.
Yeah, but like in SpongeBob, when it's like concrete behind it.
Oh, the plankton when it hits the fucking wall.
He runs into it.
But I mean, it's definitely milking this final series. It's definitely being milked.
I don't know why they called it
to
like
the extreme.
Final series. They shouldn't have called it like the final part if it's not. If it's such an extended fucking part. I mean,
am I right in the fact that they've definitely been promoting this as this is it, this part?
Well, I thought it was because I read something like not long ago saying the final episode would be like an hour-long finale, and then now it's like, oh no, it's not. It's going to be like a new part happened at the end of the year, whatever.
Yes, I'm not wrong, am I, in thinking that they definitely like marketed this as the end? This
I'm
is
pretty
it.
sure they did. I thought it was that way anyway.
And then
So
they got announced, oh no, we're doing another bit. It'd be the equivalent. It's not the only show that's split into 3 parts at the moment. The Walking Dead is final series is also split into 3 parts. It'd be the equivalent if they finish the last part of that and go, oh no, there's part 4 coming next year.
yeah, there's another part there.
I mean, yeah, they are doing spin-offs, but I mean, it'd be the equivalent of them saying, oh no, before the spin-offs, we've still got another part of this series to go. But I mean, they did their way of splitting it correctly, because obviously they only had 24 episodes, I think they had. So they split it into 3 8 parts.
Oh
like,
yeah.
One was like the end of last year, I think it was. So it was August till, I don't know, October maybe, something stupid like that. Then they took a break, come back in Feb, I think it was, or early March. That's about to come to an end. I think it's got 1 episode left. And then it's come back later this year to finish it off. So that's what, a year, for about a year for one series, which is about right, really, for a series. But fucking, I feel 3 years is a bit of a fucking push. It's fucking definite being milked. Don't get me wrong, as I say, I'm a big fan of Attack on Titan, I fucking love it. But it's definitely being milked to extreme, this fucking final series.
I hope it isn't that dragged out that I end up falling off. You know what I mean? Like, 'cause
Yeah.
I watched from like season 1 right to like, this final season, like non-stop, like just in a big row. And like, I just don't want it to extend too far. I may have to wait round and then be like, oh, I'll get round to it. Like these last 3 episodes, I've not even watched yet. Like, I need to get round to watching them.
Well, obviously, it's finished now. So you don't have to worry about any more episodes like on top of that until next year.
Yeah, until next year.
But still, you gotta agree with me. They are milking it, aren't they?
So they're not doing this like hour-long finale, which they said they're going to do. Is this like totally scrapped now?
I don't have a clue.
So I swear to God, there's like, oh, the final episode will be like an hour long.
I don't really want to Google Attack on Titan because I don't want to get anything spoiled from the last few episodes.
I'll have a look.
But then you'll get stuff spoiled. You're gonna lose, man. See, obviously, either this like there is like a big length finale this time around, or they've split the big length into next year, into part 3. Still, like a fucking, as you say, just fucking done series 5 as the final series, not series 4 split into 3 parts. I mean, that's if you think about it, if you're buying it physically, like I have, I've just got part 1 recently, picked it up. If you think of that, which what anime you said it yourself, expensive to fucking buy. If you think about that, if you buy the Blu-ray copy, which is about 30 quid, you're gonna pay 90 quid just for one series.
Insane how much it costs.
Obviously, yeah, okay, across like 3 years. 'Cause I mean, this current series probably won't come out now till what you're looking at next year to buy. Because I mean, season 4 part 1's only just come out, and that finished last year. So you're looking at like early next year, and then again early 2024. So yeah, it's across fucking 3 years again, but still, fucking 90 quid just for one series, buddy. I fucking didn't pay that for fucking 9 seasons of Supernatural. It's a bit fucking ridiculous, though, isn't it? Really.
It is insane. I mean, apparently from what I was reading, just there's meant to be like an hour-long episode, and then apparently it's reported wrong, and it wasn't. There's just 2 episodes that are released really close to each other, and it's like an hour long. Because I don't understand it.
I mean, it's not the only one that said that. I swear, fucking Demon Slayer said that like it was like gonna be like an extended like episode at the end of the current series. And I don't think there is. There's an extended one at the start of the series, not the end. So unless they fucking just merged episodes together by mistake.
I was looking at the cost per episode of Attack on Titan. Apparently, it's $160,000 per episode.
What's that in pounds?
Yeah.
Come on, Mr. Calculator, get going.
See, I'll tell him.
What, maybe like 100?
122,000.
Okay, I was 20 up. I was about to say 140-ish thousand.
£122,000 apparently per episode. I'm pretty sure Death Note's the highest of all time.
Which is surprising because obviously how old that is. You
Pretty
think of
sure it
obviously
was,
how
oh yeah. Right, guess how much it was per episode?
Death Note in
Yeah, in
dollars or
dollars.
pound? Oh, dollars.
Dollars.
So what was the Attack on Titan? 160. You say
Yeah.
250,
More.
300,
More.
4,
More.
600,
More.
a million.
Million per episode.
Really?
Yeah.
How the fuck do they get that much fucking?
Apparently, the budget they put into it, just obviously they spread it across like the entire series and broke it down. Apparently, it works out to about $1 million per episode.
Fucking hell. See, you didn't understand something like that with Attack on Titan because it's a modern show. So obviously you'd be using new technology, which is a bit more expensive. Like and the new shit they'd use, but not fucking something like Death Note, which is what? How old's Death Note now? It's pretty old, isn't it?
Bloody hell, yeah, it's like the date.
Early 2000s, wasn't it? Or you say 2007?
What was 2006?
Oh, I was gonna say 6, and I went too
Doing
high.
me.
I
Doing me.
I did a U for my quiz. Went fucking 1 year too high. My mind was saying, "Go on, say 2006." I was like, "No, stay safe." 2007.
Apparently, Death Note season 1's got 100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
I'm assuming that's
Average tomato 100% critics, and then viewer score is 95%. That's pretty fucking high.
It says better, right? Critics in the audience slightly off. I mean, they're slightly off on the Morbius movie. Critics 16%, audience 70%.
Bloody hell.
That's a fucking big difference, isn't it?
That's huge.
Apparently, from what I read, it is a mess, but it's still an entertaining mess. But still, fucking, it seems like something like that. When you say see the critics review of 16%, you're like, it's going to be fucking low with the audience as well for saying it's really bad. It's like, oh no, it's 70%. I'm like,
when's the audience rating for Sonic 2 coming out?
It doesn't come out in America till the day this podcast goes out, I believe. It's like a week difference between America and us on that film. Obviously, we won't know that until Friday. I think it's Friday. I think it is. I could be wrong. I swear.
That film with Nick Cage looks pretty good. That I've seen. That looks fucking mental.
Dude. It comes out the day before my birthday.
It looks mental. Actually, looks really funny.
Honestly, I'm considering trying to get us all as a group to go and watch it on my birthday.
It looks. He's when he walks in, he's got a statue. He's like, horrified. I want it.
I like it when he's out on the wall and he's screaming down the wall. He's like, "Oh no, man, I'm not leaving." He's like, "Go on without me," and he falls off the wall and he just walks around the other side of the wall. He's like, "Oh yeah, you can just walk around." He's like, "Oh." It literally comes out the 22nd of April over here.
It does look stupid. It does look good.
I'm honestly considering trying to pitch to the group to go and watch it on the evening of my birthday when we're all together.
Yeah, everyone out. Big outing.
Big cinema trip. I just need to pitch the idea to everyone.
I'm about to see our friend in there. Hello and welcome.
He was there the other day when I went to watch Sonic.
Oh, for God's sake!
I was sat there. The thing is, when you watch Sonic, at least on April 1st, I think they must have probably changed it by now. It comes up, obviously before anyone even comes out, it comes up like obviously the fucking age rating, and you're like, hey, no one's even come out yet, and it just speeds through the film. And Sonic sits there, like, oh, that's it, the film's over, you're watching super speed. It's like, oh, April Fools, here's the actual film. And he went dark, and all you hear was, hello! I was like, fucking shit!
That guy is terrifying, man.
He fucking is, man. It's the bellowing of the voice that makes it even more scarier. Anyway, we're going off topic. But obviously, what other TV shows do you think obviously have milked like their franchise to death?
Big Bang Theory, Friends, any big sitcom.
No, well, let's ignore sitcoms because sitcoms you can just drag out for fucking years and years. Because the sitcoms you can do fucking everything, can't you? Really, like actual like big budgeted like TV shows, like not even just like live action, animation, anything. Like ones that you feel like they could have ended like a couple of seasons earlier. I mean,
Yeah.
Lost fucked up heavily with its last series.
Lost was just a long ass series in general, wasn't it? That's just thrown. What about Heroes? Heroes seemed to drag on.
Anyway, for about 5 series, didn't it, Heroes?
Don't know, we got really crap towards the end and they kept going.
I know they did that Heroes Reborn, which got slammed and then cancelled after 1 series. But, I mean, I think I only ever got through like half a series 2.
Only four seasons.
4.
But season 5 was cancelled, apparently.
Damn it, I knew I should have fucking gone 1 lower. I'm turning into you now.
Sitting at a nice 52%.
See, that's the thing. I feel like some shows deserve to go on for a while because there's that much story they can tell. There's that much like material to adapt. So that's the thing. Obviously, a lot of people complain with The Walking Dead for going as long as it's gone. 11 seasons? But they've got that much comics to actually adapt into episodes and into series arcs. That's why they're able to go for so long. Yeah, there's a couple of series they could have dropped. They could have dropped the entire Negan arc because they fucked up heavily with that, and that really like brought the show down heavily, which is weird because that's like one of the popular fucking arcs from the comics, and then they've fucked it up so badly. What else? What else we got? Obviously, I fucking recently been watching NCS New Orleans. And the first series, the actual series that's spun off from the NCIS series, 19 series that has. 19 series for a cop show.
It's a lot of the same. It's like fucking Criminal Minds, man. That things are like on for ages. And it's like the same thing every
Grey's
time.
Anatomy as well. That's another one. How many series has that fucking got now? Go on IMDb, shall we? Anyway, I could go on Disney Plus because it's on there, isn't it? Grey's Anatomy.
What about 2.5 Men?
I enjoyed 2.5 Men though. That's quite funny.
Yeah, the later ones fell off.
Oh, when Ashton Kutcher came in.
Yeah.
Grey's Anatomy is currently on season 18, and it's got season 19 coming out at some point.
Yeah.
And that's just a show about doctors, which is funny because the guy who played Negan in The Walking Dead in like a part of that show. But there's some shows. I do feel like some shows deserve to keep going, but sometimes you're watching stuff and it's like, okay, it's getting a bit repetitive here.
I feel like a lot of the comedy TV shows can get away with it, but I think when it's a serious like drama program, they always fall into this thing of like it starts really strong and then it falls off so hard because it's hard to keep the story going for so long. So I think comedies last longer. I mean, look at Family Guy, for God's sake. How many seasons has that got?
It's different over here, though, because it's different labelled over here. Like, American Dad, they're both labelled different compared to America. Like, I think we're on... make me go on Disney Plus, aren't you? Hold on, give me a sec. Hopefully I'm still logged in on my PC. Yes, I am. Family Guy is currently on... In the UK, it's on series 20, according to Disney Plus. But then if you go on IMDb and type in Family Guy on there, Family Guy, it's currently on series 21. Oh no, 20. Oh, Disney Plus must have fixed the issue that the DVD box set showing. Disney Plus must have actually fixed the issue that fucking it was, because there's a weird thing where like then again some episodes are still labelled up in a different series to where they actually are in America. Like, it's all, they must have corrected it so there's actually still 20 series, but it's still like, the episodes in the wrong series. It's weird, but yeah, still that's 1999 that came out, and it's still going in 2022.
The Simpsons has the most series out of anything.
Yeah,
currently 33.
I was say it's got no, isn't it really?
And there's something called Gunsmoke, which I've never heard of.
What?
Gunsmoke. He's got 635 episodes and 20 seasons.
Gunsmoke? Never fucking heard of it.
American radio, television, western drama created by... Let me have a look. I've never heard of it.
Oh, it's black and white. But is it black and white? Because this bloke's in image. I type in Gunsmoke and I just get a picture of Gunsmoking. TV show.
It ran from 1952 to 1961. Total of 9 series and 480 episodes. But then you go on here and it says 23. Oh, I don't get his turn.
It definitely ran for so long because there's some images in black and white, some images in colour. So it definitely ran from a point where it fucking transitioned from fucking black and white into colour.
Oh, here's another one which she's like got a load of seasons. I think it's terrible. Murder She Wrote, man. That thing goes on and on and on.
Oh, fucking, what's her name? I can't think of fucking out of the top of my head. I know you're on about the old man, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah. I think my mum used to watch that, and Nan. One
I
of
feel
them.
like most things have like an average of like if they're like long running, it's like 8 or 9 seasons, and then anything after that is just like stuff that's like insane. Like obviously you got 10 seasons for Smallville, which apparently is ended now, according to
Yeah,
this.
Smallville ended years ago.
So that's like gone off. Frasier got 11 series. I mean, that says a lot when Frasier can get 11 series. Oh my god, I can't stand that program. Bones got 12 series. Jesus.
Oh, sorry. Bones.
Bones.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
That finished
Bob's
as well.
Burgers got 12.
And a movie. That comes out in May.
That's still going. I'm trying to think of what the hell is this? I've never heard of this. Oh, it's an old thing, I think.
What?
Yeah. The Adventures of Ozzie and Harriet.
Never heard of it.
14 seasons.
Fucking no. I take it you was typed in longest running TV shows.
I'm just on a list of like what's got the most seasons, and it's like The Simpsons with 33, and then the closest one to that is Law and Order with 23.
See, I feel like with some shows, they should end when the show's at its peak. Like, when people are like so excited, like, this is such a great series. Don't fucking drag it out too much. Because
Wait, hang on a minute. I think I found the winner.
What?
Because The Simpsons has 33, right? 33 seasons. But then you got Law and Order Special Victims Unit with 23, and then Law and Order with 21. So it's like in total, that's what, 44 seasons if they mix them together. It's like 1,000 episodes. Movie marathon. Boom, boom, boom.
But still, I feel like some shows, there's a point of where it becomes too repetitive, which is obviously the case of, like I said, The Walking Dead. At one point, it becomes repetitive. It's just, oh no, we're killing zombies. Hey, look, we found a community. Oh no, community's turned against us. Kill the community. Oh no, zombie killing again. Over and over again. Don't get me wrong, I feel like up to the series, I think it was 6, was when it was at its peak. Then it dropped off and it sort of picked back up there, but it's like, well, it's coming to an end there, so it doesn't really matter. But I mean, like, stuff like murder shows and cop shows, doctor shows, those sort of ones. There's a point of how much more can you do with this type of show where it's not becoming, okay, I don't know, think of something for a cop show. This guy was murdered. It turned out to be his mom. But that episode happened like 2, 5, 3, 4, 5 seasons ago. There's at least one per season. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, what was it? Obviously, I was watching the NCS New Orleans, which only ran for 7 series before finishing last year. There was an episode, I think it was series 1. It starred BD Wong from Jurassic Park. And the whole premise of the episode was he got poisoned. They were trying to figure out who poisoned him and whatnot. And they've obviously got a time limit before he dies. And I was reading like the trivia in IMDb. It's like, and even like the reviews on IMDb, people are saying this is basically the exact same episode as like series, I don't know, 6 or 7 of the normal NCIS shows. The exact same premise, just a different character. So it's like even the spin-offs are just reusing the exact same episode ideas as the other show. It's not the first time. There's like a couple episodes apparently that do it as well. As someone who hasn't watched the main series, I can get away with thinking, oh, it's fine, the episode was good. But as someone, if you'd watched both series, you'd be thinking, really? Was there any point in redoing what you've already done? But still, fucking, like, not 19 series for fucking a cop show is a bit fucking much, isn't it, really?
And it's still going.
Exactly. I mean, Hawaii Five-0 only went up to about series 10 or 11, I think it was, and it finished. But that knew it was its time to finish for the fact that most of its cast had already gone. It was only down to like 2 original cast members. So they knew at that point, okay, we're losing ratings here. Let's just go out on a high. Whereas, even like Supernatural, how long did that go on for? It was like 2005 to 2020, was it?
Yeah. Just This is 2005 to 2020. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say I would tell you the exact number, but I can't fucking see my DVDs underneath my desk. It's too dark in today.
327 episodes and 15 seasons.
Exactly. There's only so many times you watch Sam and Dean die over and over again. I mean, they each die like at the end of each series. Like, was it series 1 ended with Sam base. No, which one died at the end of series 1? I think Dean died, and then end of series 2, Sam died. End of series 3, I think Dean died again. End of series 4, end of each series, like one of them dies constantly. In the next series, they get brought back to life.
Killing them all off.
And it's over and over again. And there's only so many times you can really watch it when you're thinking, how many times is this fucker gonna die? The only time that worked really in that show for me was the one episode where they did it as like a bad luck episode for Dean when he kept dying over and over again. The same episode, like in stupid ways, like a piano falling on his head and shit like that. Like that's the only time it really worked because it was just like a Groundhog Day type episode. But when you're watching it each series, and he's like, wait, they've just killed him off. Oh no, he's back again. Oh no, they've just killed his other one off. He's back again. Oh no, they've got back to it. It's like, especially early on in Supernatural. Early on in Supernatural is the same endings each time that they killed one of them off. The other one did something to bring the other one back. And it's just on and on and on. Don't get me wrong, love Supernatural. Think it's a great show. So I love obviously that sort of genre. But still, I fucking went for a long ass time. I mean, eventually I started fucking bringing God into it, literally. They brought him into it. Since they brought the devil, they brought an actual physical God into it.
God's sake.
But that's how far they're pushing it. Heck, spoiler alert for people who haven't seen it. Very late on, in the last couple of series, they brought back their mom who died in series 1. Like, obviously, they did like a workaround to bring her back. But still, they brought her back deep into it. And it's like, okay, what the fuck? So it's fucking crazy how fucking shows can just go on for so many years. But then again, that shows how much of a fan base it has for it to still keep going all those years. Because as I say, Supernatural's probably it had to have a massive fan base for it to drag out that long. And up until the point, obviously, they needed to finish it. That's the thing, obviously, with Smallville, they could only do up to the point where he became Superman. Because the show was dubbed his early years. Bit like Gotham. Gotham could only go to the point where Bruce became Batman. They could only do up to that point, which is what both shows did. But Gotham did it in a smaller amount of series. It did it in 5 series, I think. Whereas Smallville dragged it out till series 10. But the only difference really with them is the fact that Smallville, Clark was older. He was obviously late teens when the show started. And he was an adult as it went along, whereas Bruce wasn't. He was a kid when it first started, and he's in his teens, late teens, when it finished. There's only so much they could really do. Plus, that was focused more on the police rather than him, where Smallville was heavily on Clark as basically trying to be a hero without being called Superman yet. Until, crazy, man. This is crazy how fucking shows can just go on for so fucking long. I mean, I say a lot of times I just get stale eventually. I mean, I dropped off Family Guy quite a few years ago. I mean, I still watch them every now and again, but I don't think they have the same kick as they used to. That's why I kind of love American Dad more. Same with Simpsons. I think Simpsons dropped off heavily. You get the occasional good episode here and there now, but you used to get an entire series worth of good episodes.
So, I 100% fell off after what's it like? Towards season 4 was like the peak, and it's like,
what, Simpsons?
Yeah, Simpsons.
I don't know. I think I got up to. I think it was like series 25 or something, maybe just slightly after, when it was actually still had a fuck ton of great episodes, and then especially the last couple of series, there's only been like an occasional episode that I've actually really enjoyed in each series that's been released recently. There's not. I mean, even the Treehouse of Horrors, they've dropped off heavily. I mean, they used to be fucking amazing back in the day. Used to have some really good ones, like Nightmare on Elm Street one that did The Shining. I'm trying to think of some other ones. The Fly episode. They used to have some really good ones, and now it's just like you get one out of all of them that's pretty decent, like in terms of the actual episodes. Like they did a Toy Story one, which is a bit meh, and the Toy Story Killing Bar.
Oh, I've seen that one, I think.
It's a bit meh. What was the last one? They did a fucking Into the Spider-Verse one with different Homers, which It's alright. I wouldn't say it's the greatest thing. Let's have a look. Simpsons. Uh, Fuck me, 1989 according to IMDb that started.
Yeah.
Series 33, so 34 confirmed. So it shows you where the fucking series is at now. The current series 33, the first episode, 4.3 out of 10 on IMDb. That shows how fucking at the point where it is at now. Where's the fucking latest? Treehouse of Horror. I don't think I've seen this one yet, but it's got a weak rating. It says it spoofs Parasite and where Bambi gets his revenge. Okay, that one sounds quite interesting. I did like the sound of Bambi getting his revenge. But then again, that just sounds like the dolphin one I did years ago. If you remember that one, where Lisa freed a dolphin, it came back and
Yeah.
uprised, and then they all got banished to the ocean. It just sounds like that, but without dolphin. Again, repetitiveness coming into play there. There's only so much you can really do with a TV show, I think. I feel like you need to take... As I say, cartoons you get away with it because you can just drag it out. There's different fucking things you can do, but serious drama shows, you need to have like a story told in so many series, and that's it. Like
Just
a minimum five series, a minimum.
like I said, I wouldn't mind if a program has more series but smaller episodes within a series, but like obviously our original point was obviously Attack on Titan having like this one season broke down into 3 parts. And so just I'd rather just make it a new series. Or like I don't know why they've got to pull out like a whole extended 3-part series over such a long time. So like, I watched obviously the first part of it, and then I got hyped for this next part, and now I'm like, for God's sake, you gotta wait again. Like, why don't you keep pushing them out, man? Like,
Because I think I pretty much, just like you, I think I pretty much watched part 1 of the new series not long before part 2 began. Obviously, you started part 2 before me because you watched the sub. I had to wait like a month for the dub to come out, and then I'm almost caught up with you because you've missed like 3 episodes.
yeah, I'll watch more.
I'm pretty certain. I'm probably like 1 behind you. What was that? Which one you on episode like number?
I don't have nothing logged into thingy on my computer.
So the last one I watched was called
Am I logged in?
Pride was the last episode I saw, which is episode 24, series 4.
I'm not logged in on it.
I have 4 episodes left, so if you've got 3 episodes left, you've got to be on the episode called Traitor.
I'm not even logged in or anything, so...
But if that is the case, you've got 3 episodes to catch up on. Does that include the new one?
Yes, I haven't watched the new one yet.
So you're on episode 26. So I'm literally 2 episodes behind you now, rather than 4 or 5 what it was before. So I'm almost at the same point you are. Heck, I'll probably end up finishing it before you. How are we going? Did you see it? No. Oh.
I'm pretty sure I've watched Traitor. Yeah, so I've got 2.
So you got 2 then?
Yeah.
So I'm 2 behind you then.
2 episodes left.
I mean, I'm closer to you than I was before. I mean, you're like...
I'll watch at some point.
I was like a good 5 behind you or something like that when it fucking first started, because I mean, the dub... It fucking takes so long to get the fucking dubs out, man. I don't know why they can't just do it all at once. I mean, like, both sub and dub at the same time. Simple.
Crunchyroll's website is so terrible.
Because it's so terrible, and yet we're going to have to sub to it just because of animation going. Simple as that. I feel like we've said our piece. Stop milking TV shows and stop dragging TV shows across 3 fucking years for 1 series.
Yeah, we just want it now.
We just want them to end it now because we want to know how it's going to end. Heck, why didn't they just fucking put all the episodes into this series, into this part? Simple as that, isn't it? Really. But no, because I mean, there's a 16 episode series for part 1. 12 episodes so far. If there's say another couple of episodes, they're gonna fucking slam that into this series and do like an extended finale. There you go. That saved you fucking 3 episodes there. I've just done your job for you. Okay, let's fucking have a look at some news then, shall we? Let's get IMDb up, have a look at the movie news. What we got in the news today, Mr. Connor?
Ooh.
Oh, Witcher
Oh,
Series 3 started filming.
didn't even finish season 2.
Yeah, they started filming season 3. Apparently April 4th. So obviously that's... I'm assuming that'll be next year it comes out, won't it? Or late this year. Depends how fucking quick they can bash from. What else we got here?
Talk about on the topic of The Witcher. Did you see that they announced like the new game?
Yeah, I saw that. The logo of the wolf in the snow.
Yeah, and then there's like it's in the Unreal Engine 5, and everyone was like, "So what about Cyberpunk?" I was like, "That's still getting DLC. Don't you worry about that." And everyone was like, "Just give us
So
Cyberpunk."
it's the idea of stop announce new games, fix your fucking broken ass game. We got obviously Morbius, as I said, obviously box off. I mean, like disaster to the critics. 85.9 million according to the internet it's made so far, which is a lot of money for a film that got 16% critically. I mean, it's basically its budget. Obviously, that's without being incorporating marketing. You're probably looking at what, maybe 100 million it's cost them including marketing, so it's not that far off making that.
Mm.
So I mean, for a film that got delayed several times, almost 100 million over its first weekend, that's pretty good. Not gonna fucking lie. What else we got in the news? Let's have a look. Oh, I was reading obviously because that thing obviously Will Smith when he fucking bashed Chris Rock in the face, and obviously he resigned
Oh
from
yeah.
obviously the fucking academy and whatnot. I was reading
Mm.
that a lot of like, the films like involving him now like, in development have basically just been put on hold. Like Bad Boys 4, I think it was. That's been put on hold. The Netflix biopic about him put on hold. Like everything basically like he was due to have some sort of part in or link to has just been put on hold just because of him bashing Chris Rock in the face. Fucked himself over basically, hasn't
A bit, yeah.
he? What else we got? Trying to find anything. All these articles are shit. Anything in gaming news that you can think of? Oh, Lego Star Wars comes out this week. Apparently that's meant to be pretty good.
According to Epic Games out now, but I don't think it is.
It's Friday, as far as I'm aware. Is it Friday?
You keep saying out now, and obviously on Steam it's like no. Hang on a minute. Oh yeah, buy Lego Star Wars. Add to cart. Doesn't say pre-order.
Star Wars Lego
I'm
game.
confused.
It comes out. Oh, it's out now. Apparently, it is out now.
Okay,
Go on
5th
to
of April, yeah.
according to Amazon, you can buy it now.
Sounds pretty good to be fair.
Yeah, I've
From
heard
what
that.
I've seen.
I thought it was Friday.
Oh, it says now apparently according to this.
Yeah,
Unless it
no.
got pushed back. I don't know.
I thought it was Friday, but apparently not.
I suppose you haven't brought it, to be honest.
I was gonna. I was there debating it, but I didn't. I might just wait for it to get in price or get my birthday. I don't know yet. Oh, that was it. I was reading. I don't know. It's obviously rumor. It's not actually being fully confirmed. I don't think. I was in the Jurassic World. The runtime for the third entry in the series, like 2.5 hours. Fucking long ass finale. Apparently, from what the rumors that come out.
Yeah, it's long, isn't it?
Oh, apparently, they did a new Crow film again. Like something that's been like they've been trying to make for years and years. I mean, Jason Momoa was attached to it before, and it never happened. But apparently, Bill Skarsgård, who played Pennywise the Clown, apparently he's attached to it now. I mean, he's got the right build, I think.
Yeah, for the scrawny dude who's meant to be dead.
Exactly. He's got the right build for it, so I feel like he'd do a good job. I mean, he's a good actor as well. I enjoy him as an actor. What else we got? Trying to see. Oh, what's this here? Guardians of the Galaxy 3 sets world record during filming. The most makeup appliances created for a single production. That's a big fucking world record there. Anything else on here?
Have you ever seen the r/play thing that came out? It's like basically like Reddit had like it's like a big page, and every user could put like 1 pixel, and like obviously they made like art and everything from it.
Yeah.
And it finished the other day because it used to be on there all the time, and now it's totally finished. Like it ended, so like the final picture's been taken. It's like on there forever. And I just saw at the bottom right corner it says like Chelsea FC logo, and someone it says Chelsea Poo Ball Club. Someone's changed it at the last second. It says piss off on it, and it's just like loads of things on here, like people like sticking stuff right at the end, like. Apparently, someone put like pixel art of like a naked woman, and it got like taken down or something. So, for God's sake! I know, like there's like obviously bronies and stuff on there. People was attacking and stuff, like getting rid of all their stuff that was putting up and trying not to let it be on the final picture. But yeah, I've just seen a bloody Mario pregnant, so that says a lot about what people's getting rid of. There was a British flag on here at some point, but I don't know if that's still on here. Oh yeah, that one's still on here. It's got like the Big Ben, Doctor Who, and stuff on.
Well, this bit isn't news, but I just thought funny that it's read here going down this bit. It's Halloween's Michael Myers becomes Austin Powers in a hilarious crossover poster. Basically, someone's put Michael Myers' face on obviously Austin Powers' body and put a knife in his hand.
For God's sake.
And it's called now Michael Myers, the guy who stabbed me. First he killed as a clown, now he's coming back on Halloween night. Quite a funny post, to be fair. What else we got on here? I'm trying to see if anything that just pops out at me that goes, oh, that's worth talking about. No. 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 Hilarious, the Batman video images. Imagine DC movie made with $20 budget. What?
Oh my God, there's Genshin Impact stuff on the bottom of this. Yeah, out of here.
I mean, I could do. I can't find anything else movie wise. I could do a bit of sports news. Obviously, WrestleMania was past weekend.
Well, and then chuck some WrestleMania news.
Both the start of the first show, the match got called early due to injury. The end of the last show got called early due to injury. Like the first one, the guy tried to squat 2 people on his shoulders, and his fucking leg buckled underneath him. He's gonna be out for like 12 months or something stupid like that because of surgery. And then, luckily, the other one he's alright. His fucking shoulder popped out mid match. Like you could hear him like scream at the guy, like he's like, manager, like it's out, and everyone's like, what the fuck's he on about? And it's like an image of his arm, and you can see like this bulge in there where it's fucking popped out of its fucking socket.
Oh.
And it obviously got called like fucking at least 5-10 minutes earlier than it should have because so he didn't get injured. I was like, ooh. Obviously fucking Johnny Knoxville, his fucking match he had. I was showing you when he was on about Wee Man coming out and fucking kicking the shit out of Sami Zayn and fucking power slamming him like he was fucking Hulk Hogan slamming Andre the Giant. I saw someone like post like that online saying, I'm gonna tell my kids this was a Hulk Hogan body slamming Andre the Giant. It's just when he got kicked in the face at Wee Man, everyone in the crowd started chanting arsehole at the wrestler. It was fucking hilarious. I've never seen a celebrity match that's that fun. Usually they try and take them more serious, or they just fuck up badly. But I feel like that was the perfect level of like sports entertainment. Like it wasn't pro wrestling; it was sports entertainment. It was just ridiculous fun. Like I mean, he threw a bowling ball into his crotch and stuff like that. Went for a table full of mouse traps. What was the other one they had? Obviously, party boy coming out fucking with his arse hanging out. I was scared, man, when he went over the top rope. I thought his bollocks gonna pop out his undies at one point. No, when it's like they're that tight, it looked like when he went over, his bollock was gonna pop out, and they're gonna have to go, fuck, censor that.
So when he's in the ring and he's like getting him in the corner.
Yeah, when he's smacking his ass and everything. Yeah. It's funny that was. No, what else did he do? Oh, he had like a weird contraption where it's like a boot on a little machine. He kicks him in the crotch, and there's like a giant mouse trap. It was basically a lot of weird ass shit, man. A lot of tasers. It was perfectly built up because I mean, I remember speaking to you. I think I spoke to it on here when Johnny Knoxville was in the Royal Rumble, and it was like, oh, this is like a weird crossover, and it should be fun, but it just didn't work. It was so badly done. But then they built up an actual rivalry pretty decent by having the wrestler go to the Jackass premiere and getting kicked out. having obviously Johnny Knoxville constantly come over to WWE and fuck with him, and just like stupid stuff like that. They built up so well. What's the other one? Oh, the cattle prod. They're like the classic Jackass cattle prod. They'd had that
Yeah.
on one of the episodes of WWE where the guy was pretending to tase himself, and he's there going, "Oh, it's not that bad. It's not that bad." And John Knoxville comes out and goes, "Oh, I've been tased by these a lot. That's not even on." Turns it on, just fucking jabs him. It was just built up so well. It was such a fun, entertaining match. I felt like both shows are actually pretty good. I mean, there's probably only like really one or two matches that I thought were a bit wank. For like an 8 hour show, like, if you combine them together, having only two matches that are pretty bad, that's not too bad. That's like pretty decent for WWE standard compared to what they usually are. But yeah, that's all my news.
I don't think I've got any other news. What else is going on? Oh, E3 got cancelled, didn't it?
Yeah, I saw that. Got officially fully cancelled. No like online version either. Just like fully dead in water. Cancelled.
Gone.
Took it to the lake. Gun in the back of the head. Bang. Dead. Look at the rabbits, George.
Look at the boom.
You got everything then? You're cleaned out?
I'm just looking if there's anything that's standing out, but everything just seems the same stuff
Crap.
on my feed, like Elden Ring, and it's got some random Fortnite news that no one cares about.
I mean,
Battlefield,
Assassin's
everyone's
Creed
playing about it.
Ezio and fucking Eivor in there now.
God knows all he's saying is that they raised 144 million for Ukraine or something, and then he says that it's like, oh, that's a big post, like, oh, they've raised a lot of money, and then from right under it, like, building is being added back into Fortnite. Like, for God's sake.
Well, if that's everything, then we'll just
I
call
think
it.
that's
Yeah.
everything fine.
Okay, I'll call it there. The One Weird podcast next week. Something I've recorded with Hayden's going out instead. So it should be the week after my birthday week. It should be the next one. You get a couple of weeks off, Connor, unless that falls through, and I need you back for then. Because I think Hayden's due for that one, unless she's still got COVID and she's out dead. Last time I spoke to her, she was saying she was still dying. But fingers crossed she's back ready for that. If not, then I'll just drag you out your coffin and bring you instead. I'll let you know at that point, Connor. So if not, you'll be back at the end of the month.
Yeah.
So yeah, any questions and whatnot, as always, in the comments below. We hope you enjoyed listening to us rant about Attack on Titan being milked to death and other TV shows. Insert TV show names here. You can check out the podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Audible, anywhere you can fucking find podcasts, pretty much, and of course YouTube, where you get to see our ugly mugs for a good while. And yeah, we'll see you on the next podcast. Thank you, Connor, for wasting your last 48 minutes with me.
It's alright.
And yeah, we'll see you next time.
Peace out. Bye bye.